Going back in time, scientists can firmly predict that the only three chemical elements that were created at the beginning of our universe were namely hydrogen, helium, and lithium. But that cannot support life, right? We are carbon-based life forms. We are made of and drink water. We breathe oxygen. So what made our universe that unique? Carbon and oxygen were not created in the Big Bang, but rather much later in the nuclear fusion reactors that we call stars. The early stars are massive, short-lived, and when dying with a bang, they spread the elements of life, carbon and oxygen, throughout the universe. New stars condense and new planets form from these heavier elements and pave the way for life to begin. Coming back to Earth with life on it, this carbon is the most important element, and the best way to begin explaining it and its significance is with the terribly important carbon cycle. Carbon is everywhere, just changes its form to exist in different phases. Carbon dioxide, methane, CFCs and carbon monoxide present in the atmosphere drive the catastrophic climate change. So this carbon needs to be least produced and trapped into less harmful forms, which include their transformation to carbon trapped in soil, water, and most importantly, living organisms or autotrophs, which sequesters carbon. Simply speaking, these reservoirs of carbon in soil and plants are known as good carbon stock. The world is most concerned about this stock, the only way to mitigate climate change. As the Kyoto Protocol says, the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, the objective is to report each country's net annual emissions, that is carbon flows or the greenhouse flows, and its goal is defined as a stock or bad carbon stock. Much recently, every country in the world has ratified the Paris Agreement, which speaks about the deal of cutting down the net carbon emissions or the bad carbon stock and increase the good carbon stock. Many countries agreed to completely block carbon and go carbon neutral, while India agreed to cut down 30 to 35% of its carbon emissions by 2030. So, what can we do as individuals to support? Let's learn, communicate ideas, and fight alongside the whole world within our bit. Simple steps like planting trees and growing a beautiful garden and monitoring our own carbon footprints can have a much required and a much impactful behavior on the environment.